Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is, let me see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today is Sunday, so that is 5 days since I had my dental surgery. You guys can see I am still slightly bruised. Yeah, and I can move my face and I can talk. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I could barely talk. It just hurts so bad to even move my jaw. So today is much better. I've eaten solid food yesterday, and I'm going to be putting on makeup while we do this. So today's going to be a fall inspired makeup, by the way. I just felt like getting something put up. I hadn't filmed in a while. I hadn't felt like filming, and as you guys can see, it's just not been. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. This is one I'm trying to use up. And we're just going to pat that around. That might have been, I always say a little more than I needed, but you know. Not once I pull it down my neck a little bit. It is still a little sore to the touch. Still just a hair bit swollen. You can see how round that kind of looks, but okay. There is the primer. Since I am bruised, I want to go for something a little more full coverage. I'm going to grab the Tarte Shape Tape. This is the hydrating foundation, and this is in the shade light medium beige. This is on sale at Ulta right now, the matte and the hydrating. And I was very tempted to get the matte. And I am using a little bit more than I normally do because I am bruised. So I need to adjust my mirror. So let's try that for the time being. And question. I have several sponges, which I believe 2 of them were the Real Techniques. One of them might have been the gray Echo Tools. I think that was the Echo Tools sponge that I love. And I always put my sponges after I've used them in a little dish in my bathroom to wash them up later. I went to wash them and they just started tearing apart. So I guess they were ready to be chunked. Have you guys ever noticed that? I mean, they just started like tearing. So those went in the trash, and I've ordered some new ones I want to try. I put in a Shop Miss A order today, and I've heard several people, especially Niki Murphy. If you've not checked out her channel, I will link her down below. She's awesome. She's a smaller YouTuber. I think she's right around 25,000 subs. So check her out. She definitely deserves more than that. But she loves the pink sponges that actually donate a part of the proceeds to a animal, what's it called, Paw Partners or something. But it donates, like, because the sponges are $1.55 and 55% of that goes to the charity. So I ordered several of those to give a try. All right, for concealer, I'm going to go in the Makeup Revolution. This is C5. I have C6 and C5. This one is a little more peachy and not quite as light. Now you would think the other one, and I'm just going to put a couple of touches and just to even me out over there. Okay. I have primer on my hands, so they're super slick. Other than the dental surgery and just kind of chilling out at home, I did go to work for a couple days and just kind of mumbled my way and hand signaled my way through most of it. Not much been going on over here. Like I said, I've just been kind of chilling at home, relaxing. I did finally eat some like solid food yesterday. I've been eating. Helped a little bit. You can still see some of the bruising. Like Jello, pudding, soup, instant potatoes, ice cream, yogurt. That's been my food since the Sunday that I broke it. It was a week ago today that I broke the tooth, so that's really all I could stand to eat because it just hurt to eat. And so yesterday, after being at work for 8 hours, and I ate soup and yogurt and pudding at work, I called my hubby, and this is just the, you guys know, the Fit Me powder. I called my hubby and I said, I am stopping at Taco Bell and getting some food. And I ate it fine. My still a little bit sore today in my jaw. It's not even really my tooth anymore. It is the jaw where he had to cut and like push against because they were not giving up, people. The roots they had to cut out were not giving up. So that's why I'm so bruised right there. Alright, and then for the rest of my face, I'm just going to grab the Wet n Wild because she's right here. And just kind of go over everything else. And I'm going to be using the needs and the wants from Emily today. That's been going around, and I've already used it once, but I did an eye look the other day, and actually I used both of these palettes, and I loved it, so I wanted to recreate it for you guys today. And I know I said the one complaint I really had about this palette was the shape, and what did I just do with that brush that I had? Was the pans right here. I wish they had been just round or bigger so you could get a brush in there better. But I have learned that if you use like the Luxie brushes that are this size, or even that e.l.f. Flawless brush that is itself like an oval shape, or this It Cosmetics, which is more pointy and smaller on the end, these brushes work great for that palette. It's just something with a smaller head. I mean, you're just going to have to adapt. So I'm going to be using the It Cosmetic one, and I'm just going to go lightly into that bronzer. That bronzer is no joke. So I'm going to tap actually on the back of my hand, start back up here, and blend that out. Again, I'm going to tap. I mean, it doesn't play. It's not coming to, be kind of here. It is here. But yeah, if you kind of just pay attention to the brush, and I know you probably have brushes that are in your collection that will work. Alright, so then I'm going to come in with the e.l.f. brush. And like I said, it is an oval in itself. And I'm just going to dab into the blush. I think this side got a little more bronzy. Okay. Then I'm going to take that same Luxie brush that I had for the powder. I got my two Luxie brushes. One is highlights and one is the foundation. I'm just going to take that foundation Kindness powder, the setting powder. Just go right up under the eye one more time. And then the highlight brush. Just going to get it all out of the way. Right here, one palette. I love that. Alright, so eye primer, you guys know. You know. Alright. There is still a lot of stuff going around YouTube. I'm glad it's starting to kind of calm down. And some channels just kind of getting back to the, meat and potatoes of what it was. And that's the makeup, not all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoying the makeup and playing with makeup and having fun. And that's it right there. I mean, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. And I have so much stuff out here, guys, because I've been playing. So let me grab these highlighters and these bronzers out of my way. So much stuff. And I'm just going to set that primer with Love out of that Love, which is this one up here. Just get back to the meat potatoes, people. Just get back to what it should be, what it was. Just having fun with the makeup. And guys, start appreciating smaller channels. I mean, you know, I'm going to come into Honesty, which is kind of this beautiful rosy, I don't know what kind of color you call that, but it's beautiful. That's what it is. And I'm just going to sweep this all the way over into the corner, just letting it kind of fade. This brush I've used in almost every video, almost. It came from BH Cosmetics. I don't know what brush it is. It came when I ordered like an eye palette. You got a brush and like a lipstick or some glitter eyelashes or something. It came with a couple different things. And I'm gonna kind of really start to build that up just right here. I'm so ready for fall. The temperatures today were 70-ish around my neck of the woods. I'm getting just a little bit of fallout, but no big deal. I'm going to come back with a smaller brush. This is the number 5 that will work out of my, in this shade, this is out of that Crystal Quartz set, the darkest one. I'm just going to lightly feather this in here. Some people didn't like the shade. A few people said it was patchy. I think a lot of it depends on the brush you're using and the method you're using. This is a light, fluffy brush. It's super pigmented, so I don't see... Just clean that brush off, and now I'm blending. I got it just a little bit more on the other side, so I'm going to even that out. Come back in with just a little bit of Honesty on that brush, just to kind of blend those two. I'm trying not to let them muddy up. Nice. So that is it for the needs. Now we're going to go into the wants. And I'm going to grab flat shader brush and another. These are the 2 vintage ones that came out of BoxyCharm. Those are probably the 2 I'm going to be using. And she's got fingerprints on her. So the Wants palette, I have a problem getting this one open. The other one has like a little lip right here. This one doesn't. So, but I'm going to set her down right here. And I'm going to go into Side Hustle, which is that beautiful green. And I've seen a couple channels say that the greens were patchy. No, they're not patchy. Watch this. If you kind of pack it on and do what Emily, you know, she says it's kind of a pat and drag motion. There's no way that's patchy. That's green. I mean, that's beautiful. Okay. And that's really all I need to do with that green is once I've got it packed on there. Just going to blend out the edge a little bit. Then I'm going to come with the smaller brush. I'm knocking stuff over, you guys know. I'm going to come into Grateful, which is the lighter green. And again, same thing, kind of pack it and pull. I'm going to take that lighter green on the tips of the brush. Are you guys getting cooler weather? I was so happy. I walked outside today and it just felt fantastic. All right, there's those greens. That's a foundation I've been trying to use up. I want to grab just that small little e.l.f. brush that I use. It's the concealer brush. I'm going to hit Side Hustle. And kind of deepen up a little bit, deepen up that outside edge. And I'm going to come into Dark and Early. Dark and Early. And just a little right there. See that? Just right there. That's it. Now I'm going to come back with, I'm cleaning it off of my switch, the larger one. And I'm going to come in with the cream. Nice, nice. And that's pretty much it for that palette. You're going to see me do something I don't normally do, and I may get back into doing it. This is a NYX eyeliner. It is in the shade Golden Olive, and we're going to do the waterline. Blah, you heard me right, the waterline. This is a beautiful, beautiful olive green color. Color. And I want to go up just a little in the upper waterline, and it does kind of bug me a little bit, but I can deal with it. I can deal with it. I have the Too Faced Queen Size. It's about time to retire this one. She's about ready to be past her prom, but I think I can get one or two more uses out of this tube before I tell her goodbye. Okay, and I'm going to take that face brush and just make sure that fallout is gone. And then, what else, guys? What else? Brows. We need to do some brows. I'm going to grab, this is the Maybelline Definer Brow in Dark Blonde. I know you're like, you're not blonde. Well, it works. It still works. I don't like a really sharp, you know what I'm saying, eyebrow. So going light for me works, and I really don't have to do a lot, so it works. See, that's all I need to do. Alright, I think that's it for that. And for lips, I pulled out 3 lip colors. 2 of these are ColourPop. One is Barracuda, one is Darling. Then I have a NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Soft Spoken. I think they all look good. Let's try the NYX. My boy's back there moving around somewhere. Not bad. I'm going to let that dry for a moment. I had pulled out my Laura Geller Tropic Hues. We are getting this in BoxyCharm. Some of us are getting it. It is one of my favorite blushes, and I may go. Can never go wrong with some more blush. Well, maybe you can, but you know. So if you get this color, it is gorgeous. Her baked blushes are one of my favorites. I have about 4 or 5 of them. I think 4 or 5. All right, guys, I have a Shop Miss A Diamond Lip Gloss. It is in the shade, does it have the shade on there? I can't remember. Posh. And it is just glitter. It is just glitter, glitter. And I'm just going to put a little bit in the center. That's so pretty. I'll be so glad when my face goes down and it's not bruised. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. That is it for this like super, super duper fall look. I love this palette, guys. I really do. And I know you can go deeper with this. I'm going to grab, this is the number 7 brush. You guys know I love that brush. I'm going to go into Heartbeat or Fi-Fi. Let's go into Fi-Fi. P5, Fi-Fi. And just right here. Deepen that up just a little. I love it. I love this palette. 20 bucks. I mean, you can't, it's a fabulous palette. And when I see people say it's patchy or it doesn't work, I just don't understand where they're coming from. But honestly, try a different brush and try that pat and drag technique if you're finding some of the colors to be patchy, because it's not patchy. I'm telling you, try the drag and pat, or you know, pat and drag. It works. It works. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I do have a small unboxing coming up next, so be sure you hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell so you can catch all my updates and uploads and unboxings and pop-up giveaways and dental stuff. Oh man, that still looks bruised. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one.